Good morning, it's your girl. Yes, it's me on these streets, people. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you. Anywho, stay tuned. Welcome to Karina's Forte. And man, let me tell you, big up to everybody who voted yesterday because the world, the city, the state, the country turned blue. I'm just playing. Not all the country, but you know what I'm saying. Most of it is blue, which is fantastic. New York turned blue and they needed it more than we ever knew they needed it for real. And so Zurhan, I like to call him Kwame because that's his middle name, Kwame. I was like, L. So Kwame, what's his name? Mamdani won by a landslide, and they are mad. And let me tell you why this race was so damn important. It was a few things. One, here's this guy running, right? And they're mad because they want an old white man to run New York like they had before. They bringing back Cuomo. Give me a break. Are you kidding me? So anyway, they tried to deport him at one time. And this was not too long ago, y'all. This is just a few months back. They tried to deport him. Every billionaire Trump knows put out ads saying, like, the ones that are in New York, like, not him. Now, what they didn't realize is that helped him. That helped him to win because think about it. If all the billionaires are against you, this mayor is young. He's only, 34, 35 years old. And he wants to give out free buses, free transportation. See what? He wants to tax the billionaires more money. That's why they mad. But bigger than that, right, is this country is accustomed to a certain candidate. This right here is the breakthrough for all millennials. If you're a millennial and you trying to do something, man, you better follow this guy's book. His script is amazing. All the Democrats should pick up this because they're stuck on the old ideologies of how things were and how they're supposed to be. I'm older also. However, I ain't that damn old. Well, you can't learn something new. And Democrats been punks for the longest. This right here, this guy is more progressive. But guess what? He thinks about the people more than anything. Look, to run for mayor in New York, the cap you could get money, right, is $8 million. Even before he get $8 million, he was like, hey, that's it. Don't send me no more money. Send me nothing. No more money. Please. If you want to help me, knock on some doors, basically. Tell people to vote. Even if they don't vote for me, just get people out there voting. Now, that's some real shit right there. That's like real. That's a real candidate. That's real. He also was selling merch. And he was like, that's it. No more sales. Give your address, first come, first serve, and we'll send them out to you free. The reason why our country is in shambles right now is because it's like a free-for-all. Greed has destroyed our country. It's always been that way. It's been a capitalist country for forever, but it went overboard. It was the seven deadly sins for sure. Gluttony like a mug, boy. I'll tell you, gluttony, greed, or everything, all of it happened. So these elections were amazing. Like the one in Virginia. There was a white woman, and then there was a black woman who was a military, all of this stuff. She was a Republican. Black people was like, I don't give a shit if she's black. What? Republican? No, we going with we going with the white lady. See, because most people think that black people vote on color. No, I ain't gonna lie. When Obama came in, the first thing was color. The second thing was he's smarter than all these white men. He's smarter than them. So that made the vote relevant. Period. Black people do not vote on a color. White people do all day. That since it started. White male is their thing. Even dumb white women still voting for the white man who's tearing up the country. Because if you look at the stats, these are the New York stats. You see, maybe I'll move it down to here. Yeah. You see, they voted heavily for Republicans. Only 51% was for Democrat. See, no matter what they say. See, we always watch what you do because actions speak louder than words. You keep telling us, I don't give a damn. You saying one thing, I just want us to unify. And then you do that? We got to talk to the millennial white people. They're more on point. They're more of progressive where we need to go with this country. They ain't got no hangups about racism or nothing. It's the old ones. They got to go. They got to go. The baby boomers, you out of here. And even people that's Gen X, some of them, the beginning of Gen X, they got to go. Because they're hanging on to these racist mindset, this racist ass mindset. And we can't have it no longer. It's over. That's why seeing this was so, like, just amazing. It's just so many, like, it's just so many amazing things. Let me tell you. So the takeaways I got, right, from these elections. One, people are tired of the Republican lying bullshit, period. They're tired. They keep lying. And then, you know what's crazy? Is the people that follow Donald Trump, the MAGAs, they're so brainwashed. We can't help them. We're going to have to leave them behind, and we can't help everybody. We going to have to do, we going to have to do differently. We going to have to do what Harriet did. When they wasn't on board, Harriet said, I got to leave you. I don't want to leave you, but your mindset is stuck. So I can't change it. I can't make you want to roll with everybody else and be progressive and do something different and let go of hateful actions, words, things, places. I can't. So we're going to have to let some of those people just whatever. We can't worry about them. We got to worry about all the people that are woke. Those people are sleeping and they're in a deep, deep slumber. They're going to leave just like that. That's what happened with all the white farmers. You idiots voted against your own selves because you thought they were going to do this. Let me tell you something. It's so crazy where they thought that because they were MAGA and white, when they cut Snap, they didn't think they was going to get cut. When Snap is cut, it's for everybody. Everybody getting. Ain't no special treatment when it comes to that. It's not. But I'll tell you some of the takeaways, like the four of the biggest takeaways I got. One was this guy and the other ones that won. It brings back that energy of yes, we can. That Obama energy where he had the Democrats on fleek, meaning we was the number one with it. They're bringing them back, giving them that energy to say what they got to say, do what they got to do. What we say on the streets is they put a battery in their back. Now they ready. Let's go. Let's get it. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Excite people. That's what I got out of it. It's a lot of excitement because I'm excited too. Another thing is they shifted the Latino vote, but not enough for me. Only 30% more. Latinos are still voting like they white. I don't understand it. And yeah, I feel sorry for people being dragged out of their cars and all of this stuff, but I kind of don't because they still keep voting against their own best interests. Like, who does that? They're deporting all your people and you still want to vote for them? They're never going to let you in their club. Yeah. To clean up. You don't understand it. So there was a rise in that for Democrats. 30%, which is huge. You know what I mean? But they still majority voted Republican. It's so disheartening. Also, people are really engulfed in whoever's talking about the cost of living. Because this president came in and said he would lower groceries. As soon as he came in, eggs went from $2 and some change straight to almost $8. $8 for egg. It was almost like you was about to pimp. Go get you a chicken. How about to give me a hen out this piece and start for I got that 12 pack. What you need? You know what I'm saying? Grocery store selling it for $8. Yeah, I got you for $7. What up? You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it was. That's how terrible it was. And he keeps saying it, but then he goes, "Oh well, groceries is expensive for everybody." Do you know that? See, he doesn't buy his own groceries. We do. Do you know that the Obamas had to foot their own bill for the food? They had to buy their own food. I said, in the White House? I said, they probably didn't tell him. They probably just did that because he is, you know what I'm saying? We won't go no further with it. But I was like, what? Nobody else ever said that. Bush never said that. Clinton never said that. So why did Obama and them have to pay for their own food? Things that make you go, Yeah. I'm like, what? So he don't pay for his food at all. He doesn't care. Anything in there he doesn't have to pay for. It's crazy. Another takeaway I got is, and I think this is the biggest one. Democrats have been rolling on the old ideologies for the longest. The old way of doing things. Actually, when they go high, we go low. I mean, when they go low, we go high. No. If they go low, we got to be like Cardi said, we got to go to the pits of hell. We got to get low. You want to go low? Let's go lower. You want to do this? Let's do this. Because right now, all of those billionaires are eating crow in New York because they are about to pay taxes, and they should. If you make more money, it makes sense that you pay more taxes. Like what? They don't want to because they've been given so many things. We can't think of it like that. We can't. We cannot think of it like that. You got to think of it like this. We've given that company or the companies we work for so much time, effort, whatever. Yeah, they pay us a little something. But their success, their billions, don't come from them. They come from us. So we just getting back a little of what we didn't put in, extra. So yeah, they should pay extra taxes. You know, the only billionaire that said that out loud, and this is why I love this guy, got all his books, everything, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said, we should pay more. But he got a group of billionaires, and they all say they should pay more. Even Walt Disney's granddaughter said, yeah, we should definitely pay more. Because they understand how it works. If they pay more, then it'd be less for us to pay. Then they're taking less from us. That's how it works, y'all. They have enough to actually pay whatever we need for social services, all that stuff. But if they're not being taxed properly, come on. Like their taxes, what they paid last year, you don't even want to know. Because I'm sure you paid more than they did. And we're talking about $1 billion. Apple is $1 trillion company here. $1 trillion company. And their taxes do not match their sales, is what I'm saying. It's just a lot. But yeah, big up to the Democrats, the young Democrats for doing this, because the old Democrats are stuck. And it's time for you guys to either get on board or keep it pushing. Put your weight, your votes, and all of that, and your effort behind the youngin', and let them take over. It's time. Because you guys allowed way too much. Way too much. There's a lot of times you should have did certain things and you didn't do it. But maybe these youngins will do it, right? And maybe they'll finally get the other lady sworn in from Arizona. She been waiting since September. And he already sworn a bunch of people that came after her, even though the government is shut down. But they don't want to put her in there because she makes a difference. Look it up. Can't think of her name now, but I did mention her before. So the next thing I want to get on is this. The president is like a baby, I told you, right? So he's crying about the elections. Oh, they cheated. When he then told us for 10 months now that they rigged the election for him. What? And you got a nerve, for sure. He want to call everybody out and he's mad. So now he's saying, well, we're going to start closing half the airports and all of this, right? So I'm going to say this. TSA, air traffic controllers, they are all working for free. The airline's getting paid. But the air traffic controllers and TSA are working for free. So when you take your ass to the airport, we don't need no Karens, no Kens. Sit down, be patient, bring a book, and just know these people are working for free. If anything, you should come with some envelopes to say thank you, because they're trying to figure out how they're going to feed their families and still work. And there's clauses in their contracts where they can't get a part-time job anywhere else or a second job. So be patient with these people, understanding. And like I said, if you got a little something extra for them, hand out a few envelopes to them and say thank you. I appreciate you. Even if there's no money in it, it's just a card saying I thank you. Because you didn't have to do that. Because if they sat down, the airports would be closed, is what I'm saying. So when you get there, be patient. All right? Now, I still need you to get up. Yeah, you. Get up, get out, and recognize that there's somebody out there other than you that's having a tougher time. I'm just saying.